Hi, I'm Randy Jeffers, and have you ever had a chance to ride on an elephant? Well, right behind me here you can see an elephant that we had a chance to ride on. And you know, elephants are amazing creatures. They are so big, so powerful, so magnificent, and they can do all kinds of things. And I know, you know, in the wild they just seem to be like everybody's afraid of them, and because they're so huge and they can do almost anything. And in a lot of countries, elephants get trained to do, you know, hard labor type things, like logging, for instance. And you know, a big giant elephant like this one here can pick up a big log. I mean huge, massive logs with their trunk and move them around almost like as easily as some of the heavy equipment that we have here. But if you've ever been to the circus, or even where they have elephants in a camp, you know, you'll find out that when they want to tether them down, they just use a tiny little rope. It doesn't have to be very long, or it doesn't have to be very thick, because a small little rope will do the job. You know, they don't use cages, and they don't use you know, some of the things that they have to do with other animals at the circus. They just use a little rope. And why is that? Well, when these elephants are very young and much smaller, they use this small little rope to tie them up. And of course, when they're little, you know, the rope would hold them. And you know, these big elephants now, they could just snap that rope. All they have to do is just move a little bit and it would snap it up. But as they grew up, they're conditioned to believe that that little rope would hold them and they can't break away. I mean, they believe so strongly that that rope could hold them that they don't even try to break free. Now, why is that? I mean, they could at any time just break free. You know, those bonds that are holding them, you know, they could just snap it in no time. But because they believe they couldn't, they couldn't. They're just stuck right where they are. Now, isn't that sort of like we are as human beings? I mean, just like the elephants, how many of us, we go through life hanging on to a belief that we can't do something simply because we failed at it maybe once or twice before? You see, failure is a part of learning, and we should never give up the struggle in life. Here's to your absolutely incredible success.